Character AI lets you chat with almost anyone you want about anything you want. It can be tailored to your interests, your mood, or just what kind of conversations you want to have. I've been really skeptical about these different AI chat apps, so I wanted to check Character AI out. We've seen companies building similar products in the news recently as well, ranging from huge marketing stunts, different fundraising, and even controversy on how people are using AI companions. So, what is Character AI and how do you use it? Let's check it out. So on the homepage, you can see they have a bunch of different characters to choose from that you can chat with. They have Socrates, your vegan friend, injured hockey boyfriend, awkward family dinner, and you can see that some of these have millions and millions of chats that have already happened within them. You're also able to search any character that you want to have a conversation with. Let's try Obama. So you can see that this character has around 1.4 million chats. And in here you can see it gives you a little bit of a warning on how this is not a real person, but let's check it out. So you can see this is kind of just a normal chat interface. I can ask him anything that I want. So it seems like he's kind of doing what he does, some policy debates, some basketball, and I'm actually able to listen to him say it as well.
Hey there, just reflecting on.
So you can see that really doesn't sound like him, but something you can actually do is add a voice. So over here, you see it's set on default. If you click on that, you can then search Obama. I found some that have been created before. Let's check it out.
Hey there. Join me on a journey filled with laughter, fun.
Ready to crack the code?
Guess who?
I like the
Hey
first
there.
one. So we'll use this one, and now we can listen to it in this voice.
Hey there. Just reflecting on some policy debates and enjoying a nice game of basketball. Can't let those presidential reflexes go. What's on your mind today?
Sounds pretty real. Let's check out some other ones. Here you can see family dinner. Now you can see there's kind of a script that's going on, so let's listen to it.
Pass the gravy? You ask quietly, hoping to avoid attention. Oh my god, look who finally spoke, Aunt Karen shrieks. First,
We don't need to listen to the whole thing, but you can see that you can start interacting with the conversation. So you can say, let me tell you about my internship.
oh honey, we all know you're interning at Big Tech. Aunt Karen interrupts, waving a roll like a scepter. But did you know reindeer are
So you can see that you can just start kind of having a conversation, putting yourself in these scenes. And honestly, I can see how that can be pretty fun. But a use case that has me really excited is down here under try these. You can actually practice a new language, practice an interview, brainstorm ideas. These seem kind of a little bit more productive. And I'm going to try out practice a new language. You can see it kind of just gave me a brief introduction saying that they're fluent in many languages and can help me practice ones that I'm learning. So I'm going to tell it that I'm learning Spanish. I haven't taken Spanish in a while, so forgive any of my spelling mistakes, but you can see that it kind of responded right in Spanish and kind of asked me some basic questions. So here it's telling me, that's great. When did you start learning? I can help you with phrases, vocabulary, pronunciation, whatever you want. So here I'm misspelling, but I said, I want to talk about my day for practice. And it said, perfect. Why don't you tell me a little about your day? And I'll ask you some questions for practice. You can see how this is going to be a really great tool. But one of the tools I've been playing with that's pretty fun is the create up here. So you can create a character, scene, or a voice. Let's start with character. So I want to build a character that's like Jason. So I'll name him, give him a little bit of a tagline, description, and a greeting. But honestly, I don't want to write all of this, so I can just ask ChatGPT to help me. Once it's created, I'll go ahead and add it into Character AI. And I'll add the tag of boss. And I will make this public as well. You can see there's also some more options. What's the character's backstory? How do you want it to talk and act? So I'll actually add this again using ChatGPT. So I'll put kind of this backstory, a little more definition on how the bot's going to behave, and then I'll create. So you can see that was really quick, and it already is kind of prompting me with that first question. Let's listen to the voice.
Hey, I'm Jason. Let's cut to the chase.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. The one thing that we can do that we haven't done yet is actually add a voice based on Jason. So let's head over to voice here. You can see it's set on default. And then I can actually go up here and create a voice. So you can see the first thing it does is prompts you to upload a sound. So I'll just drag in an audio of Jason talking from the podcast.
When you hire people who have the skills you need. Great developer, great.
So then I'll hit generate voice and you can hear.
Good day. Here to make life a little less complicated.
You can see it sounds pretty good. So I'm going to name it Jason Twist. And then I'll give it a little bit of a description from ChatGPT. Then I'll create the voice. So then I'll go back to the character I created and go to voice, your voices, and then Jason Twist. Now you can hear it sounds like Jason.
Hey, I'm Jason. Let's cut to the chase. What's your startup idea? And how are you planning to make it $1 billion company?
So I'll let them know that I am planning to create a company that allows you to call cars from your phone called Suber. And let's listen to what he said.
Ha, that's cute. A ride hailing company, huh? Sounds familiar. Let me ask you, what differentiates you from Uber?
Honestly, I'm really impressed by this, and I think that creating more characters will become really fun. I can create some of friends or of other famous people if they don't get taken down. And I know that there have been some controversies where people would do characters like Taylor Swift, and now if you look up Taylor Swift, nothing comes up. Obviously, there were some issues there. You can actually do everything I've done on the free plan. I'm still in the free plan as well, but I am kind of scared by companies like Character AI, as there are so many positive use cases like talking through problems or learning a new language, but there are also scary ones that I think will kind of keep people more isolated than I think is healthy. And I actually think that this is already becoming a reality. As you can see, A16Z recently released a list of the top 50 Gen AI web products by unique monthly visitors. 9 of the 50 web products are chatbots like Character AI. Character AI, you can see, is rated number 5 here, but you also have different ones like Janitor AI, Spicy Chat, Crush on AI, Juicy Chat. And I'm not going to say exactly what kind of direction these go in, but it's definitely not safe for work. And I didn't look much into the other ones, and I'm happy that I didn't, and I will not be saving those for a different video. And looking at lists like this is really important, as you can kind of get a pulse on what real people are using, not just the hype that we kind of see on X or in the news. I really do hope that a lot of regulation will come out on the usage of AI chatbots that are kind of there for emotional or different kind of support, because I do think it's really important for people to not always be on their screens or reliant on what's going on their computer. But with apps like this, there's kind of a fine line between positive effects and kind of detrimental as well. Thanks for tuning in to This Week in AI. Let me know if you've used Character AI in the comments.